Just about a couple minutes ago, these senators came out of this briefing with Secret Service. They've been asking for it for days now, finally got it with the director and Secret Service staff. And the top headline that has come out of it, according to Senator John Barrasso, just spoke to him as soon as he hung up on this briefing. He said that apparently the Secret Service had identified as a character of suspicion this man, the shooter, because they saw a rangefinder on him as well as a backpack. And this all happened more than an hour before the shooting actually occurred. So they saw the guy and they identified this guy as suspicious. Now, more details coming from a source familiar here who was also in the meeting tells me that about 10 minutes before former President Trump went onto the stage, they had gone from looking at this guy as suspicious to now looking at him as a threat. That is coming from this briefing that the senators were in. They were told that Secret Service had called it in to a center that this guy they now identified as a threat about 10 minutes before President Trump walked on stage, and they still allowed him to walk onto that stage. I'm told the Secret Service agent in charge there was on the phone with local and state police about the threat while the shooting was taking place. That's huge. And that is raising a lot of concerns and now major calls for the director of the Secret Service to step down immediately. Minority Leader, GOP Leader Mitch McConnell just tweeted that he wants her to step down. Several senators that came out of this briefing want her to step down immediately. Another little nugget of information that came out of it that is interesting here is that they still don't have a motive, Dana. They're trying to actually hack into the shooter's phone right now, but some things they're still unable to access because of encryption. But they don't have a motive. They don't know why he did it. But again, the timeline that these senators have received now, creating a lot of deeply troubling concerns about how this was allowed to happen and why the former president was allowed to take that stage when just 10 minutes before they had identified this guy as being not just suspicious, but being a threat. Dana?
Thanks, Aisha.